What up, scholars? This is Speech Guy, Tony Asar, ASAR. You know I'm with the super duper Uber producer, Podcast Poppy.
Hey, you saw the change.
I got you, baby.
It's the one and only Earl Fierce.
Earl, man, how you been?
Hey, man, week's been good. You know, it was 420, of course, so, you know.
No,
we prepared that for that holiday more than Christmas or any other holiday. So,
I
you know.
feel it.
it was a dope week. I had some events in the backyard, and that was pretty cool. So
And the album release party for?
Oh, yeah, for Mose and Rav. He dropped a Good Pot album release, so it's indica and sativa side.
And you can catch that
all black made the sativa side.
Too
You know what I'm
excited.
saying? You know, it's dope verse. Good job.
Oh,
We did our thing.
Oh.
So that was tight. Outside of that, week was dope, man. How about you? How was your week?
man, fucking was like drained all week, man. Trying to.
How's this job going, man?
Fuck, dude, 15-hour shifts. I can't recover the next day.
No?
It's so fucking weird.
I told you to take that bath in the Epsom salt, man.
Bro.
I'm trying to give you that real granny
Bro.
advice, you know? Put some aloe vera on them knees.
That's how I'm feeling though. That is literally how I'm feeling. Like, and then like I get off work and I can't automatically go to sleep, so I just be up till like 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
And so it's like, damn. how
That
the
video
fuck?
game got you, huh?
Oh.
Don't try to lie.
Look, I like to take my time. Out of the war.
Okay.
Alright. You don't rush the entree.
Hey, you can't rush the, just Epsom salt, man.
I think I need to get in on that.
Yeah, I'm
but
telling you.
outside of that, with the kid doing comedy, I had a bad night.
Did you bomb?
Yeah,
Who bombed on stage?
it's been a while too.
It's been a while.
It's been a very long time, but I
But
think
you're gonna get back up on that stage, right?
Oh yeah, I know it's my fault.
Okay. Well, of course. Like, I don't know who else's fault it would be.
Oh, you'd be surprised how many comedians blame the
yeah.
audience. It's like, you guys just don't get it. No, bitch, your writing is lazy.
You're just not funny.
You're
like,
not
it's
funny.
It's a difference.
Go back to the lab. But that ain't about that.
It's not about us, yo.
It's about who we got in the noise lab.
And these two people we got in the noise lab, one of them, i.e. legend.
Go.
The name speaks for itself.
OG.
And, of course, he did a project with somebody he had to bring into the noise lab with him.
Who is new to us, and we can't wait to hear more from. But without further ado, allow them to introduce themselves. Go ahead and tell the people what your name is.
NUGLIFE.
Hey.
In the building with my dog Noah James, man.
What's good? What's good? It's Young Orca, Love Monster. I am here lit as fuck. Happy Puff Passover.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
The day
Blessed.
after.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having us, man.
I'm glad you guys came through, man.
Yeah,
definitely.
I know promoting is a way for both sides, I believe. And,
Made the trip out here.
to the
Oh,
noise
man,
lab.
this
Good luck.
is-
Good luck.
Making these trips forever, man. I love it.
That's facts, bro. My mom just stays in Covina too, and like I grew up in Rancho, even though I stay in LA. But it's
Yeah,
it's like,
okay.
Feels good to be coming.
You still part of the pie, baby.
Yeah, you still part of the pie.
Oh. But real quick, no, you're like I said, you're new to me, fresh. So you said you got into Rancho and Covina. How did it come to play and to get into making beats?
Man,
In between
beats,
times.
I was just fucking like my dad popped up at the show last night and told the whole show how it happened, man.
Damn.
I fucking.
That's beautiful.
When I was a kid, bro, I would just bang my head to sleep on the pillow, bro, already bumping to the rhythm of the beats that you're hearing today. No, my dad would play guitar around me as a kid, and I picked that up too. And when I got a MacBook later in life, I had to get that Reason software.
Okay.
That's all I fucking begged for one Christmas year. And the whole family pitched in, got me some Reason software. It was a wrap. Like, I was making some. That's when, right when Skrillex was popping. So I'm like 16. Borgor's out. I'm making these weird ass sounds.
Okay.
I'm fucking with all these synths. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to do that right there. So I'm making. It's still up on SoundCloud too, actually. But eventually, I merged more into the hip hop route, and I'm 23 now, and been working in software since 16, and just fucking YouTube Academy, man. Just
YTU. I'm enrolled.
Right.
YTU.
Not looking back.
We're going for our doctorates.
Yeah, exactly. YTU University for sure.
Big facts.
So what were some of your influences that helped you transition from that Skrillex sound to that hip hop sound? Or did you just naturally gravitate that way?
I think I liked it all already. Like, I liked classic rock and shit from my parents, and I liked electronic music. I liked what was happening. But also my big sis put me on to, like, Immortal Technique and, like, Snoop and just Smokers music, Devin the Dude. And I was
so player shit.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, if I can make this crazy dubstep, I could definitely make some of this hip-hop right here.
Okay.
So I started making some beats, and I was chilling in my sister's condo complex, and I was 16, and there's this dude by the pool, this OG looking cat, and we introduced ourselves to each other, whatever, and like he started taking me to the studios and shit, and I was like, oh, this shit's real. This shit's real. Like, yeah, I see the producer. I'm like, oh, this shit's very possible. So, and I was like so young, 16, 17, that I already knew like what needed to be done at this age, and just what not to do and what to do. And so shout outs to Peso, man. That was a big influence for me for sure.
Okay.
And, yeah. That, and I was always just like a young kid with like older heads around me, so I'd always just pick up things from them, man, and just.
You knew how to listen early.
Yeah, I would listen, be humble, and be like, oh, I don't like that, but I really like that, so I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. Less judgment, more movement.
Yeah,
that part.
Take all the good and just rebuild the next prototype from what I take from everybody around me, you know. And but nah, man, all my influences, man. Like right now, like shit, it's 420. So shout outs to the Stoners, man, the Weed Heads, the Whizzes, the Currencies.
Yeah.
You know, shout outs to all the people pushing that beat, the B-Reels, the
Dizza.
The Burners, Smoke Dizza, bro.
He don't get enough credit.
He just dropped something too the other day, bro.
Bacon, eggs, and blunts.
Yeah, he's going in. The homie actually recorded the verse for the song "Rollin'" on that album. Like they recorded that thing like 3 days before it dropped, and just like that's how quick it happens. Like I'm like, whoa, we sit on our albums for like a month, bro, and like Dizza was in here last weekend and then dropped it all the next week. Like, oh, okay, I see how y'all are moving. Like that's kind of wild.
Don't hold it.
Yeah, not at all.
They got them semis.
Yeah.
And so leading up all to that, 2017 you dropped.
2017.
Like, take you back a little bit.
Like a beat tape.
Yeah, how'd you know? You're cool, bro.
What? All black, baby.
Yeah. 2017, I dropped The People Who, which was my like a year being back in LA from the Bay Area, and I called it The People Who because I was so happy for all the people who helped me. All my homies, LAF, Mike Pro, G Money, Tone Oliver.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, everybody who's helped me get to this point, and like some people I know, like I come to LA, like I've came back to LA from my childhood, and people be like, bro, you popped up out of nowhere. Like you got the Zay tape, you got the NOA, and it's like I kind of popped up out of nowhere, but like, nah, I just been in the cuts practicing for these moments, you know, and just like getting that 10th hour of practice, you know, 10,000
Sounds like
hours.
a strategy.
Yeah.
Sounds
I don't
like
even
a
think
gym.
I'm at the 10,000 yet, too. Like, I'm probably like, you know, like, but I'm still stepping out. Yeah.
Sometimes we get there faster than we think. Way more than 10,000 now.
Just thinking about it count?
No.
You got to do it.
If that's the case, I'm in a billion now.
Like, nah, I can't. It's the actions. That don't mean say it's the actions. The minute stops. So the clock stops when you're thinking. The clock is stopping when you're thinking about it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, Noah, what gravitated you towards NUGLIFE and working with NUGLIFE?
You know what's crazy? I get alerts from Google, like when my name is mentioned and all this, right? So my name was mentioned, and it was an interview he did, and he was talking about working with people, and I looked at it, I'm like, yeah, no good, man. I already kind of knew what he was doing and building with, and I said, let me reach out and start building and start seeing what's up. Just coming to shows, seeing what's good. Then I'm in LA like Wednesdays and Thursdays, like every week. So from me building, we're just talking. We start meeting up like every Wednesday, like 3-4 months ago. Yeah, to start building like that, like you know, just. And I'm always that dude. I'm always like, shit, I'm always want to work. I want to work with people who want to work.
Mm-hmm.
So if you already want to work, it's already done.
Yeah, yeah.
If you want to work, it's done because I already know me.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you want to, I'm like, shit, this is easy. This is butter. This is effortless. This is what I always look for. I look for people that's been putting in work, ain't scared to put in work. Talented is default. If you put in work, talent is always there. That's just gonna happen. And good peoples, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, cool, this is easy. That's how I kind of make my decision on stuff like that. Like,
well, being who you are, you know, as far as in the IE scene and the LA scene, for the people who do this, everybody should know who you are and the work you put in.
I know your humbleness won't agree.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do it for you. I got you.
Bro.
I'm gonna do
Let
it
us
for
talk
you.
that shit.
I'm gonna do it for you. So anybody who's actually pursuing and doing this seriously should know who you are.
Yeah.
So I feel like, as humble as you are, I think you kind of understand that. How tricky is it for you to co-sign certain people knowing that co-sign holds weight?
Oh.
Damn,
that OG presence.
Crazy. Sometimes I don't. It's hard for me to think about that. You know what I mean? Because I'm still on this road a lot myself. So it's like, it's building, man. I just like people who move. Like, man, like it's. I don't know. It's like, it's infinite chakras. I see him. He be in the front stage. So he can get a verse from me, like, off GP.
Facts.
Like,
hey, you heard that. Look at him.
Look at
that.
Shout out to PJ.
But a lot of people know, sometimes they don't realize that's how it is sometimes a lot with me. Like, just approaching me or, you know, and I'm always high and I'm always moving. So someone like, yo, no, let's do this. I'm like, yeah. This is a community, especially in the IE. It's like, to me, it's easier. I don't know. It's like I'm going to do what my OGs didn't do because they made it hard for me. They made it real impossible to build with them. They made it like I have to earn so much from them. Like they brought heavens down to us or some shit. Like, it was some wild shit, bro. It was some crazy shit, and I used to get mad at them. I said, "This is why Greek gods died out because people stopped praying to them and start becoming their own god, and that's why we got all these stories of the demigod. You know what I mean? Like, same thing. So when I look at us as the new demigods, it's. To get to Olympus, you just gotta walk here. That's it. Just gotta get there. Just get there. Your obstacle is putting the actions to get there. That's it.
Yeah, that's
not a wild goose chase, some bullshit knowledge, or you have to do this, obey these rules of this underground. Like, nah, man, just put your fucking heart into it, and I got you. Like, plain and simple. Like, I wish my OGs did that. Dirty Birdie did it. Dirty Birdie, like my biggest OG in the IE. 2004, I saw him in the Source magazine, that Unsigned Hype, and I'm in Dino, and I opened up the magazine and it said Dirty Birdie, San Bernardino.
Source magazine. Niggas don't even know what that is.
God damn. Like, OGs
you
out
said
here
Source magazine, that shit. Ooh.
People getting fined. Like, Dirty Birdie got 4 mics on projects. People don't understand that. Like, this is man, and that OG being all the way up there, it showed unconditional. Like, the dude who was really doing it showed the most love. And the dude who's barely doing it, hating people that's doing it, showed nothing.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, if I'm really doing it, and I believe I'm doing, like, I'm going to get where I'm at. I'm going to get my Grammys. I'm going to get my trophies. I'm going to get these things I want as an artist. Man, come down. Bring everything down. Like, bring everything down. It's...
And I think people have to understand the rule of universe, man. The more you give and pour into people, the more that people will do the same for you.
You said pour, and that's the word. That's like, truly pour into like all the way. It's like, you know, and that's finding
doing the most to help each other.
And then you can't be mad like when certain people you pour into, it doesn't go where you want. But just know that out of 10 people you pour into, some of them are gonna shine out of that bunch and be like, all right, bet, let's strap in our seatbelts and go for this motherfucker.
Yeah,
ride.
There you go. People understand. I would tell this. Out of 10 people, 8 people gonna stab me in the back. 2 gonna help me. So I'm good. I'm all right.
Somebody helping.
Yeah. So out of the 50 people I met in my life, and I got all these 2 people now, I got a lot of healers. I got a lot of homies. You got multiple Voltrons. Like, not just one Voltron. We have multiple Voltrons.
Like, we got a fleet of Voltrons.
Yeah. Voltron always wins. That's like,
indestructible.
Yeah, so it's like, I learned, like, but that's the generation of, like, New Bloodian, like, satire, even, like, Open Mic Ego and Verbs.
Hey, shout out to Open Mic Ego.
You know what I mean? Like, these are people, these are my peers where I went to L.A. and we built the bridge. And it's like, all right, we going to come out here, or we going to come out here? And there was no type of nothing, just let's build. Like, easy. Let me get a verse. All right, you got a verse? Let me get a verse.
Do you feel like today's landscape, not necessarily with people our age, 30 or plus, but the younger people, do you feel as though that's still there? I don't know. I wonder. I don't. You're tapped in more than I am.
You know what? I say it's still the same in a sense. I can see big young collectives like Chambers of Cypher. They do events in Riverside.
Okay.
And they're young.
Okay.
And they got a nice big collective. And it's beautiful. But then, you get the kids that's Ronins, outlaws. That I think that just happens, But I think nowadays kids kind of will fuck with each other. But I don't think it's as genuine as when you get older.
Yeah.
Because when an opportunity comes up and you can fuck them over, some kids gonna throw each other under the bus. And it's kind of like, bro, you know what it is? This is an opportunity.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's kind of like they don't get offended by getting fucked over like that. They're like, nah, it's cool. I get mine. It's like they brush it off. Really, they don't. They push it down all the way. It's like Ricky Bobby. Like, I put it all the way down. I'll never bring it back up. That nigga told him that. I said, he said, push that all the way down. Bring it back up. I think when we get older, like, is the intentions are different. Of course, we're mature. I think it's just a cycle, man. I think it ain't gonna never. Not say it's gonna never change because it's bad. I think it's just a cycle that just happens. I just want, like, kids are smarter than our OGs. OGs before me, they all got fucked over on deals. Every single one. They all got Blueface deals.
Oh shit!
Like, you understand? The underground cats they all got real, like, they got bad deals because they wasn't educated like us, understanding ownership and and they didn't have the opportunity to, not to be like, y'all niggas dumb. It wasn't like that. It's y'all don't have DistroKid and TuneCore and the indie platforms that allow us to fight the machine. Y'all, nothing wasn't created for y'all. Y'all had to be on a label some way, somehow. But RZA did it. RZA, like, they did it smart. Wu-Tang did it smart. So it's just, you gotta have a smart nigga in the squad. You gotta have,
That's true. Like, look at Hyro, man.
Look at Hyro, see, you gotta have just at least one of them. Like, all right, we're gonna go get us a lawyer. Then we're gonna get to work.
Yeah. This is how we make this an LLC. This is what we're gonna do with this, that, and the third.
That's how we're still here 10 years later.
Like, Wu-Tang is forever and for the kids. And whatever cryptocurrency, they're doing that.
Facts.
Yeah, so it's like.
Facts. So, is it about time for.
I think so. We can get into the first game.
One of them.
Get into the first game. All right, so the first game is Behind the Post. All right, basically, any guest that comes on the show, I scour through their social media and I find certain posts and ask for context behind the post that you guys posted.
I love it.
Talk that
all
shit.
Right?
I love it.
So Let's see. I should start. Let's start with NUGLIFE.
Let's see what you're gonna pull up.
You posted this on Twitter, April 16th, 2018.
Oh shit!
Almost about a year ago. About a year ago.
Motherfuckers in here.
Here we go. All black, baby.
Right.
What I say?
So it's very simple. You said, "Don't wait till you die to go to heaven."
Ooh.
Don't wait till you die to go to heaven.
That's such a beautiful one. Wow.
Can you give me a little bit more context behind it? Give the people listening a little bit more context behind that post.
Wow. I'm in it right now, bro. I'm in heaven, bro. I'm where I want to be. Like, just know when it's your time to go, you already lived in heaven. You know what I mean? Like, when you're doing certain moments, like when I'm hitting on the beat pad and Noah's rapping, I'm like, yeah, this is what I fucking lived for. You know what I mean? To do those type of things and just learning how to just give more love in this world and pour into people and just that's heaven to me, man. So I'm not waiting till whenever they say I'm supposedly gonna go. You know, it's like
you're gonna make your heaven on earth.
Yeah, and
Heaven
too many of us,
me.
you know, we all get caught in hell on earth. So it's like, don't wait, player. Like today, right now, bro. You can flip that switch right now. So,
Okay. All right.
Yeah, man.
All right. Young philosopher over there. All right. So for Noah James,
Transition.
you posted this March 15th, 2019. So about a month ago. You got to put in the work that don't get on the stat sheets. You got to put in the work that don't get on the stat sheets.
Man,
Can you please add some? I mean, kind of self-explanatory, but I definitely would like you to add some context.
Basketball, like picks is not on the stat sheets.
That's some
Tips
points.
is not on the stat sheet. Diving for the there's a lot of stuff in sports that's not on the stat sheet that really wins the game.
That's a fact.
I was an offensive lineman. I won the game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you don't got the offensive line,
Brady don't win the game. If I drop that block, that quarterback is done.
Yeah.
Is done.
Yeah.
And I can drop the block if I want. I was a captain too, so I understood like the sacrifice to win and not get the glory. Knowing what you got to do in that dog power and all of that shit. So it's like in this music business, it's the same thing. It's stuff you're gonna do that no one ain't gonna never know about. You know what I mean? But it put me in a position to get on pay dues. It put me in a position to get on tour. You know, it's you being an artist that wouldn't be a merch dude. It's you an artist. It's me going to the Glass House to go see A$AP Ferg, and the promoter from one of the clubs wanted to go see him. So one of the homies at the Glass House asked, like, Noah, you still got your guard card? I like, yeah. He like, I know you an artist and you got a big name, but can you do security for me right now? Hell yeah, I'm going to do security for you. And I just got off tour. And, like, no matter what, it's like, it's that shit. It's that, you know, man. That's never gonna be on the stat sheet.
Nah.
But on the stat sheet that really matters, that's on that one stat.
Yeah.
On that whatever, like it
boosted.
Yeah, like a boost is a big boost in the area that where you trying to get in. You know what I mean? So it's like I seen the owner of the CEO of Strange Music pick up trash at his own event. You don't know what he's known for, but you don't know that he pick up his own trash on his own events. He do all these other things that even the janitor to everyone do. You don't. Yeah, it's a lot, man.
He's putting in the work.
Yeah,
because he really cares about what you have to really care about what you're putting in for it to really make like certain sacrifices or just decisions that's going to be like, yeah, I'm gonna keep spinballing and keep rolling. Hey, don't stop the agenda.
We all do that.
I feel that,
especially as a minority.
We do. Yeah.
As a minority to this world, we put in a lot of work that do not be just by our.
We gotta run through walls.
Emotions that we kind of have to keep in certain like, woo, God damn, it's a lot,
Okay.
It wasn't a fair shot to begin with, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Well, running sort of parallel to that thinking, you posted this NUGLIFE, 8/26. That's August, right? August 26, 2018. Slow and steady wins the race. If you get it overnight, expect it to possibly leave overnight. Can you expand a little bit on that? Do you feel that wholeheartedly that slow and steady wins the race?
Yeah, whatever slow and steady is
Tortoise
for
in the
you,
hare, right?
For you, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever's that pace for you. Cause shit, I could have got like maybe like some song maybe back then in 2018 that won overnight, and then I wouldn't have been at the mindset that I'm at right now, and I might not have been ready. Like certain things that I want so bad, like I know I'm not ready for. So that's why they're supposed to come at a certain time period. When I get in certain rooms and certain settings and everything, like all the steps are gonna matter, man. Like at times I felt like right now shit's moving fast, bro. Like the past this month right now and last month and the next month after this is gonna be crazy, and it's like and that was a steady just a structure being prepped all this 3 to 4 months prior to this, and that was probably happening right in that time where I'm thinking like fuck, I gotta clean up these hard drives, I gotta organize some shit so that I can create this activeness around NUGLIFE and
to drop projects, make beats, record, and tour. So it's like I understand this shit. I got straight out of high school. I got signed to Columbia Records from a fucking rap battle. I didn't even know how to write a 16.
I was just passionate.
I was barred out. Barred the fuck out. Got a deal. I was a text right off.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I had the mindset I had now, I would probably like work the deal so crazy. But it's like, I got something so out the gate. But it put me on the indie path. So like I understand that getting shit before I'm ready for it.
It is kind of that unnoticed shit too, bro. Cause like cats like Danny Brown, before they really got their surface, they went in like 10 years with all types of different deals and people busting their balls and fucking them over. It's like people don't realize
Get
even
burnt out.
Yeah.
Shit.
And it just goes more into just creating your own brand. Like, and just having that grow as your skill grows. It's like, so by the time your skill's at its peak, your brand's at its peak. Like, that definitely is the plug to that.
Real talk.
Yeah, I feel that.
All right, so last for Behind the Post, no James. We posted this February 11th, 2019. These media outlets continue to be more harmful than helpful. Our culture can thrive on more than Our culture can thrive on more than negativity, gossip, and putting us against each other.
Man, that sense East Coast, West Coast beef. Like, first of all, nowadays they just regurgitate shit.
Facts.
Even the Nipsey thing. Like, I follow Rosecrans
I had to get away from it
and Daylight. That's who my news was. Rosecrans and Daylight. Because they're on the forefront, reporting the forefront. Then all the blogs just regurgitate what's being posted. And that's the same thing what happened in the East Coast, West Coast beef, because that was big. And I tell people when Pac and Big died, people think it was disrespectful now. Whoa.
Yeah.
It was wow. It was mad disrespectful when Pac and Big died. It was no one didn't care. Everyone was dissing each other. Chino Zell was dissing people. Like everyone was like it was a Royal Rumble. Everyone was like tearing each other apart, and the media was just
they hyped it.
Even media that didn't mess with hip hop, like we're gonna do hip hop for a minute because it's popping over there. They love gossip. Like I don't know why people think our culture is, but
it's fun and games, man.
Yeah, it's really like our lives is a board game or something, and I think media plays a big part of the branding of the board game.
100%.
Like they're not the creators, they're not the players, but they're the investor, the time investor. They put in real sweat equity in fucking up our culture. Like journalists will really put in, man, this Kodak Black story. I gotta write this story. I gotta figure out this Kodak Black and Nipsey thing going on.
Eat that.
God, I need my juice. Like it's I know people who journalists be on like this is the biggest story where like nah, bro, this is just ruining and hurting our culture. It's bigger than your fucking
views.
Yeah, like fuck it.
Clicks, likes,
I
shares,
get disgusted,
whatever.
bro. Even with like certain blogs I mess with, but certain blogs I just got off some. I used to want to be on blogs.
Yeah,
but now it's like
you kind of see what it is, and it's like
I'd rather be on a music blog that promoting music and not music news. Or it's like in that time it was like the Nicki and Cardi and all of that going on. I'm like,
I do feel like we might be in not a better place, but we might be getting to a better place.
We are.
Oh, yeah.
Only because of the YouTube is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and people are able to create their own platforms, and then we have the chance to indie exactly, and we have the chance all black.
But that's what it
all
is.
Black.
It's me practice what I preach and just support the indie. And don't even be bothered with them even. They can be, I can get you this, and this. I'm like, nah, I'm all right. I'd rather just go where it's building. It's I always been a dude like, oh, you starting a podcast? All right, I'm down.
Yeah.
Like I'm with it. Like let me know what's up.
Yeah.
Like, cause I rather the intentions are right. Y'all ain't gonna put no fuck shit on here.
Nah.
Never.
Some fuck shit is some fucking lit fuck shit.
We fucking around.
We fucking around. But I don't know, like, no stank face fuck shit like that.
Nah. We love this culture and the people who participate in it
and
too
the
much.
Community.
Yeah, the community. We adore it too much to even try to like manipulate it or put out something that's negative. I mean, it's not needed.
Nah, I feel you. Like, but yeah, that post is me going into some place and punching people in their fucking mouth. That tweet really wanted me. I really just dead in their mouth, between their mouth and nose. Just.
Oh, that's what it hurt.
Yeah.
That hurt. Yeah. The mandible.
Well, thank you for participating behind the post. It wasn't too bad, right?
No, it was lit, man. I love it, man.
It wasn't too bad.
Okay, we jump back. Let's hop forward. So, you dropped not just the Beat Dispensary, but the two of you.
Majestic Travels of Orca Main and OG.
Orca Main.
Yes.
Okay, and what was the whole concept and how did that get constructed behind just the name and the sound of it all together?
Well, I'm an OG. He's Orca Main. I'll let him take it from here.
Man, it was travels, man. Like every time we meet up, we talk about our travels, what we've done, where we've been, where we going. All his beats was just dope, like aquatic, like vibe. Like he's always got this vibe from it, and it's kind of like I dropped this project called The Adventures of Young Orca in 2013, and it felt like that. So I was like, damn, this is my part too. So this is Majestic Travels of Orca Main and OG.
Okay.
And that first project was all about building with homies. Because that project got a lot of features, producers. Like, I was really building with a lot of homies. And this one, like, all right, I'm building with my homie. And I'm getting all these features from Hasib, Vive. Verbs is supposed to be on the album, but he's going to be on the next one.
Okay.
Yoshi, Pretty Pigs.
Hey, yeah, Juggernaut, that was.
That's a wild.
And that one was like, Yoshi, send it. And she sent it right back. So it was kind of like, and everyone on this track from, like, Yoshi's from Flint, one of the homies from OC, one from East Los, like,
dude, and I'm
Cash
sorry.
Lansky from Arizona.
That's what I like about this album. It's the perfect bridge of all the regions all together.
Man.
OCLA, AZ, yeah.
The Majestic, and I was like,
That's a great.
Me growing up, like, I'm on it. I did adventures at Young Orca. And I'm still on adventure, but these travels now are very, like, they're thought about. They're
This
like,
the crew.
This is pinpointed. And I got a lot of homies, and I got brothers now, and we have an idea of what we want or where we want to go and what we want to do. So, like, this one, like, I don't know, it was well thought out, and it was a lot of, like, dope intentions because we would have 2-hour conversations before we even get to the music. Smoking this hella weed and the homies come in and people were like, no, are you in the city? Because I be in city not that much, but this time I was in city a lot. So it's kind of like, man, all right, put this work in. Let me vibe out here for a minute,
Yeah.
Get home late. Late ass sessions and shit. Knock out a song and go home, write a song and come back the next Wednesday.
Yeah, that was the perfect gap, bro. Like every Wednesday, because we had a week to breathe on the projects and be like, all right, let's listen to this for a week. Get back together. He'd have another verse. I'd have another beat or something. It's like, oh, it's just rolling flawlessly.
Like a patient but a consistent process.
Yeah.
Like every week.
Then I went on a Love Monster tour, and he rode with us to we went to the Bay, and we knocked out 2 songs in the Bay.
Nice.
Still on that, like it just kept rolling even if we was working. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's that slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah,
we didn't have to be like, yo, let's make a whole project in a week, bro. And let's create, breathe
on it. Yeah. Did you feel any pressure with this producing for Noah James or just producing this album? Do you feel any pressure?
No. I don't feel.
Because I'll shit my pants. I ain't gonna be honest.
I feel the pressure of fucking. I think the only pressure I feel right now is like, all right, I gotta make some more hot shit.
Yeah. How do I be better than yesterday?
Yeah. How do I? Yeah. What's next? Like that's the pressure.
It's pretty, cause in the lab, I'm coachable. So I don't come in like, yeah, man, I'm the motherfucking rapper. I've been rapping since I've been 12. Nigga. I know words. I know words. I don't put words together. Nah, like sometimes I was leaving the right pocket. Like, no, man, can you take that word out and put it in the pocket? Like, yeah, man, I'm gonna try this. Like, yeah. So I learned from being in this music business to be coachable, be
flexible.
Yeah, like we're creating together, not just my idea. Because technically, I am an instrument. You know, so I have to play the part of an instrument. So sometimes I have to get someone else's view how to get this note or get this tone or get this figure something out. So it's kind of even with Lisa. Like Lisa, like yo, girls are not gonna listen to that tone at all.
But I guess I got checked.
All right, what do you mean?
Oh no, about earlier.
Oh yeah.
Sidebar out. Back to it.
It's like I learned that like even when I want to get into like I've been in plays and stuff. I've been in like stuff like that, not just the rapping. I think battle rapping probably made me more coachable because that was like a army type thing situation. Like, yo, we gonna go battle all these dudes, and Noah, you like this type of battler, and we're gonna do this. And I really, all right, I'm this type of battler. I'm a fucking sludge hammer.
Dismount off the dick of Chris Brown. That's still one of the funniest.
That was funny. Hey, we don't have to get all the way into that. And that's on the Wave. What's the name of that series?
What's the name of that goddamn series? It was called Versus.
Yeah, Versus.
Hey, shout out to Versus, man.
And the Wave.
Hey, Versus, come back.
Hey,
Versus, come back.
They need to come back. Hey, that battle was.
Hey, we got some folks from Black Noise, I think.
Oh yeah, we know some people. Just Versus, come back.
We tell them.
I know
like,
a young man named Zen.
Hunger.
Yes.
Hunger.
I don't know what the views were like. I just know that it's needed. They need to bring that back.
You know what it is? Like it did pretty good, but I can't share a lot of
yeah.
Hey, say it. We edit it out. Hey, this is the part where we're going to go. All right, now we're going to insert something. What?
Hey, y'all need to come back.
Hey, we got a live show with Waves next week.
Hey, yeah, next week.
Oh, that's tight.
So
that's tight.
Factual.
We'll influence
that's
them.
tight.
If y'all want to come down and really try to build with Wave, this is a good time to come to their headquarters.
Yeah,
because that's what is. That's what it is at their headquarters. It's crazy how that happened. My homegirl, like, we trying to bring this show back. We need to bring the live performance back. Hip hop wins. You can do everything else you want, but for it to move, you need the thing that moves, and that's us.
Yeah,
we're all currency. We're currency. We're the we all
like
type.
A motherfucker.
We're everything.
Like, we're just talking about the news and just interesting factor. That's just it's hip hop.
Like, 77-year-old people know who Nipsey is, and they know Old Town remix with Billy Ray Cyrus, and they know what's going on with hip hop. They know Kanye is at Coachella with. They know everything.
Yep.
Because we are the news.
We are.
We always been the news. Mm-hmm. It's always probably be like, yo, you see them people come on the boat with them people?
We're on the news.
Yeah, we on the news. We been on the news. They running news.
Right?
They running. They hiding.
You see Billy get beat up by that nigga? Yeah. He finally just snapped.
She's sneaking niggas. She's sneaking niggas from us. Some
underground railroad.
We always been news.
It's a New York Times. Go read it. I read it.
Some niggas making peanut butter and door stops and lights. We're gonna have to take this nigga ideas. Like really, that was like all these niggas making flour, not just with everything. Oh, niggas. We always been like my grandma used to say. She said niggas always been in the news, and she like that's just minority that's put it in work. No matter what, then. When they ignore, like, I got a lot of native homies, like Nug is native. I got native homies where that's the news they don't want to show because then here come out the Holy Trinity. When we all come, like, from African, Latin, natives, and that all, people start seeing that, more consistency and all of that, like...
The veil.
It's like they only show black people death because a lot of people don't care. But if you show they kill Mexicans, they kill life. Now let's balance this out. Show all of it. Oh, y'all done. They're like, no, we can't show everybody. Can't do that for everybody. They can show people they kind of uprise for, but you know. It like Elion, it was like Elion when he came on the inner tube. Man, that was the craziest thing.
From Cuba
on the inner tube, man. I know Haitian niggas where they literally were like, come on.
That's a fact.
Come on.
Yeah.
My cousin arrives at noon.
Like, come on. Like, we got a lot of people that's like, I'm Haitian. I know cousins that be like, psh. Like, you get over, you good. They ain't even, sometimes they don't even care. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's yeah.
You're Native American?
Yeah, man, Native American.
So do you feel some type of way about this whole sage epidemic?
Oh yeah,
cultural appropriation. It's like all these people burning sage and have no idea that it's from Native Americans and it's part of your culture, and it's called smudging, and it's a whole. They just lighten it and. They don't. Do you feel some type of way? Because I feel some type of way.
Don't open the windows.
Yeah.
I'm doing nothing.
Yo, I mean, it's kind of something we've always dealt with, bro. Like from even starting with like just people dressing up as natives. Or I remember I went, and like all the tribes don't even have people that wear native hats with feathers on it. Every tribe, it's actually very rare that tribes have people that wear headdresses, so it's like now y'all are pinning that to all of us. Even just I remember I went to DC with my buddy Rocky G, shouts out Rocky G, and I was skating around like 2-3 years ago in DC with him, and I just see all these Redskins stickers with like X's through it and like against using the term Redskins, but here I am growing up thinking like, nah, that's my shit. You know what I mean? Like, Redskins is cool. Like, I'll wear that hat. And I'm like, then Rocky was like, but bro, like, all right, everybody out here, like, I didn't realize the shift was happening to where like, oh, it is bad to be called a Redskin. You know what I mean? Like, that is like calling me at the same time, like, because I'm Hispanic, saying a wetback as well. Like, oh, we made that cool, But it's just like, it's been here, man. So I stay kind of quiet.
Yeah.
It churns up in me here and there.
I think I say nigga.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think every race.
I feel it. Damn, that's a crazy perspective. It's like nigga, like you're like, nah, man, that's my nigga.
Yeah, that we flip that into a word that's a term of endearment, but it's really that was really a terrible word for a very long time, and it still is, depending on who says it and where it comes from and how it's used.
That's why they not niggas. They are brothers and they scholars.
That part. We're trying to.
We're all scholars out here.
You gotta put the. Give it grace,
right? A little fairy dust sound. It's magic. All right, let's get into the second game because I think it's about that time. Yep. Second game. Called Would You Rather, all right? So I give you two different choices, and you'll tell me which you would rather do and how you would construct the song. I'm going to start off with Noah James. Noah James featuring Carlos Santana and Mystical, or Noah James featuring John Mayer and Mace? Which one would you pick?
I'm gonna go Mystical and Carlos Santana.
And Carlos Santana?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna have Mystical rap to them guitar sound. Like, he gonna, he gonna get it, man. He gonna, man. I'm probably gonna turn into some type of rock hip hop song, something.
Okay.
Little flavor on it.
Okay.
But Mystical, cause he got a dope voice, raspy ass voice. And Carlos is the dude.
Is Carlos gonna be singing? Or is he gonna be hitting the guitar riffs or doing both?
He gonna do both, and he can probably help write the song a little bit.
Okay.
He is a writer.
Okay.
So yeah, man, he probably is. I probably let him lead the whole thing.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
he OG. I'm like, yeah, what you want to do, man? What you want to do? Mystical, you listen to this nigga.
Mystical, listen to this nigga.
Mystical, listen to this nigga and stop leave these little white girls alone.
Leave them little white girls alone,
They
Mystical.
don't want you. They don't want you. Leave them alone, Mystical.
All right.
That's a good one.
So for NUGLIFE, so you're producing one of these two songs.
Ooh, okay,
All right,
okay,
Smokey
okay.
Robinson and Logic,
Whoa.
or Ron Isley and 21 Savage.
Whoa.
Which one are you picking to produce, and how would you construct that song?
Whoa.
Smokey Robinson
Yeah.
and Logic, or Ron Isley and 21 Savage?
Man, I'm not the craziest Logic fan, but I'm gonna go with that Smokey and Logic. Because I know Logic is a musician too. Like, he'll be on his keys and shit. So, like, us all together with Smokey, I'd have to do the same thing. Be like, yo, Logic, you gotta listen to Smokey. Wherever we fit in, bro, we get in, bro.
Yeah.
And yeah, that'd be wild.
Okay.
Yeah, Smokey Robinson. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Isley 21 sound.
That's
that
wet.
sound vicious.
Right? It sounds like that could be wet with Ron
That sound
Isley.
like-
That's wet.
What the hell is going on?
I just hear his voice.
I
on
see it.
that.
Like, what do you like?
Trapped in 21 Club.
All right, so Noah James featuring Queen Latifah and Lil Yachty, or Noah James featuring Missy Elliott and Lil Uzi Vert?
Missy Uzi.
Missy and Uzi?
Yeah, Missy.
Easy.
Like, that's like, Uzi is vibrant, a little bit of flamboyant.
Mm-hmm.
Missy is everything. She's Timbaland, damn near.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm going to tell her, give me that sound y'all gave Total. Because she was part of that writing staff.
Okay.
Yeah, she was part of that staff. And, like, what that 112, Total, that Bad Boy sound, like, it was her and Timbaland part of that sound.
Yeah.
That's sound one.
Okay.
Right there. Give
I
me
like that.
sound.
You said the 112 total sound.
I know.
Look, I fucks with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Like the
Uzi got the rolling the shoulders already.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah,
I feel that.
I do that. Yeah,
Do a
give me
little
that
So
bounce
you have
sound.
Missy sing,
I'm gonna have her sing.
or
I'm gonna have her produce. I'm gonna have her produce like for real. Then I'm gonna have her write a hook for Yachty.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm gonna have to write a hook for Yachty. I'm gonna help Yachty with an 8-bar.
Okay.
You know, I'm like, you know,
It's a group effort.
It's gonna be a group effort,
Yeah,
you know. And I'm gonna
yeah.
see what Yachty gonna help me with my ad libs. You know, gonna get that going.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, then I'm gonna have Missy shoot the video. That's her, and she
And
can
that
take care of
puffy
the, and she
outfit.
can take care of the budget too.
Yeah. That would be a sick video.
Yeah.
You, Uzi, and Missy, and her producing that. That would be a sick
Putting it
one.
in existence.
Manifesting things. Missy, come on the show. Come on the show, Missy.
Can't stand the strain. So no.
All right. So NUGLIFE, last one. Producing a song for Shaq and Kobe, or you're producing a song for Lonzo Ball and LeBron James.
Oh,
Hurting me, bro.
Damn, Nug.
Give me some fine lines to walk, sir. I mean, Shaq DJs now. He got the DJ skills, but then Lonzo Ball, you mean, he got bars.
No dance moves, but bars.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Damn, man.
Which would
I
you go
think-
with, Shaq and Kobe,
Man,
or Lonzo Ball
it's
and
like-
LeBron James?
It's like, shit. I think for the sake of my childhood, bro, I'm gonna just go with Shaq and Kobe.
Bro. That's the one though.
Yeah.
Shaq can get you a platinum,
Yeah.
a platinum album, platinum record.
Get a record,
Kobe
and
can speak Spanish, so
Ooh, yeah.
and Shaq might spin that shit in the club.
What?
It's a full circle situation to me.
3 more rings.
Get TNT placement, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Halftime of the games and
That
shit.
should be wild.
That's
bro.
the name of their album, 3 More Rings.
3 more
rings.
Yeah, 3
more
more
rings.
rings.
Dropping in June,
Right?
baby.
Hey, look, Kobe, Shaq, we're already doing the groundwork. We're doing the groundwork. Reach
We
out
got you
to
on the
NUGLIFE.
PR.
Right, like do a little quick EP.
Get some banger.
No, Shaq and Kobe, that'd be tight. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I see that. I see that. I fuss with that.
I like that.
All right, man. Well, thank you for participating in Would You Rather. You know, a little fun game.
Thank you.
And jumping back once more, so the Beat Dispensary. How did you go about thinking about the concept for that and wanting to construct your music and sound?
Man, the Beat Dispensary
NUGLIFE.
started when I was in the studio one night and I was really stoned.
Mm-hmm.
And I took a shroom cap or so.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going through my beats. I was like, bro, you got some gems in here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going through tons of different beats. I'm deleting beats. I'm putting nice ones to the side. And by the end of the night, I had the Beat Dispensary laid out pretty much. Like probably like 50% of it was laid out.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, all right, this is like this beat has a hook. That's it. It might just have had a Tone Oliver verse. And I was like, now I got to get 3 more cats for this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this Bout That track has Mike Pro. We had this for a while. Okay, Mike Pro, come and do a verse, and then let me see who else I can get this track to.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but then like the other 50% came within the months later when like I was cooking with NOA. Like Love Look Good just came out of one of those Wednesdays that we would meet up.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a batch of songs, and I was like, hey, bro, can I keep that one right there, bro? That's crazy. And so songs like that came out to be and add up to the project. And yeah, it's really just like being a producer, working with all these cats, and like when you're really working with them, you start to get like leftovers, if you will, or just like extra shit that we may forget about. And I was just like, oh, some of this is fire, bro. I can't let this stay in the hard drive for eternity. Like, so I kind of just saw stuff with gaps to fill, and I just went at it, man, from like probably like summertime-ish till now. Just let it go at a cool pace, and I met some dope people. Like I really put a lot of my close homies on that too. Like Zay's on there, EOTR, Rocky G, Mike Pro, and then I met new people along the way within that month's span, like Cashy Cash. Like that was my first track with Satire, even though I've been known him for some years and like seen him around the circuit and shook hands and vibed with them.
Timing just came right.
Yeah, and I look up to like Alchemist too, and like cats putting out projects like that, and then even like new super producers like Metro, you know, or even Khaled. I was like, wait, why is your name on this track, but like you're not rapping, and I'm trying to understand this all.
Producer.
Yeah.
That was lit.
So no Kanye urges to rap and produce.
Hey, but fucking, there's one song on there where I rap on the Beat Dispensary.
It's hard.
Yeah,
It's a hard ass track.
Yeah, that was a cool one. That was a cool ass one. I just want to make sure they like homies can like trust my critiques in the studio on the bars as well as the beats. So I had to throw that one in there.
Just to show what you can do real quick. So it's like,
shout out to the producers, man. Hey, producers, this is what you should do, man. Like if you got homies rapping on that shit, tell them, hey, rap on that shit, give it to me. I'm putting it out.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. Like it's
what you holding for.
And they really fuck with you. They be like, hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah. And they gonna help you push too.
Yeah.
Like that's how you filter the people around you. Like they really with you. Like there you go.
Yeah.
Boom. That's a fact.
Yeah, man. Sir.
And like, create that network at the same time.
That part.
Bro. People were in that studio quick. Like some people were just it was so seamless to work with.
Man.
Because they just knew.
Flew in. Jetpack Jones was in there quick and just laid it out.
Jetpack Jones, come on the show.
Yeah.
He
Yep. Pac-Man calling you.
Jetpack's hard. Man.
Yeah. He's been on a tear. Sorry, that's a sidebar, but
nah, that's
from last year up to this point, he's been on a tear. I enjoyed every project. Yeah,
Jetpack's crazy.
Yeah,
we was on Brochella together. when they was still calling it Broke
Oh,
Chella.
man.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Broke LA / Broke Chella.
Yeah.
This year was my year. I swore it
Shout out
was.
to Evan was at the event last night. Evan came through and we were talking about it. I'm like, damn, man. I'm like, damn, I've seen some shit start, blow the fuck up.
And it
like,
just disappeared.
Yeah.
brownies and lemonade. That's
I
what they're
think
doing
it was
a lot now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's going around the world, right?
Yeah, that's
they're
like
in Japan
different.
and
Yeah,
shit.
but they're like doing Riverside shit.
There was something called Broke-chella.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
It was a big show.
But then they had to change the name because it got too big.
Coachella.
Because
Oh,
of
yeah.
Coachella.
Yeah, they got mad, bro.
Oh, they own Chella?
But I
They
mean,
got Chella.
it's just too close to
It's
their
just too close.
vicinity.
Or like
You know
Coachella
what I mean?
is like a city, and
Oh,
the
yeah, it
city,
is. Okay, you're right.
Now
right,
the
right,
city
right,
is
yeah.
turning into a business.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
understand it. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, damn,
Yeah, that makes
America
sense.
is
Okay.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Business shit.
But then they turned to Broke LA and it was vicious.
And I've
there.
heard of that, Broke LA.
Yeah, that's
what it
Broke-chella.
was
Coachella
before.
was like cracking.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
man,
comedy,
I had a
rock and roll, hip
Yeah,
hop.
a puppy
Yeah,
farm.
funky.
They had the puppies and shit. I'll go chill.
Puppies?
Yeah, dog.
Oh, shit.
On some
they were
festival
puppy
shit.
chill,
Yeah.
bro. That's
Hey,
my
I'm gonna
place.
use the
I just go
bathroom
chill with the
real quick.
puppies.
Handle.
I go chill with the puppies, man.
Yeah.
Like that shit is like Broke-chella, man. That shit was so like they need to bring it back. They need to bring it back.
Or we probably got something to replace it. Stay tuned, stay glued.
Get it?
Hey, no. So when it comes to the project you guys just dropped,
Yeah.
give me a track or two that can, if you can recommend people to listen to, that give the whole feel of the entire project.
Yeah, and define that sound of what you
Shit.
guys were trying to incorporate.
Like if somebody was like, give me a track or two to listen to that I can pretty much get the feeling of the entire album.
Like, this is that. Boonies.
It's like three, like two is like the intro Orca main,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Then it go Mirror Mirror.
Yeah, I like that song
Yeah,
a lot.
Mirror, Mirror.
I like that song a lot.
Then I'll go with Goddess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Because-
got me. It got us.
Yeah, Goddess was just like
Yeah,
a bounce I
yeah.
never messed with.
That was
I
beautiful.
never, and it was kind of like that was a story. Like we're going through these travels to end up on this island
Mm-hmm.
where your love is at,
Mhm.
where you want to be at.
Mhm.
And that was like the three. Like even like the Juggernaut and
The one with Cash.
yeah, with Yoshi the one. What's the other one? Berserk.
Yeah.
That's like the rough waters before you get to the island.
Mm,
You know what I mean? So those two, like, that's how I kinda like the-
Okay.
You got your sunshine, you got your beautiful,
Mhm.
then you got like water, then Mirror Mirror, it gets real.
Mhm.
The here come more turbulence, here
Yeah.
come more
We gonna
story.
get
'Cause that
rocky.
second verse is like a true story,
Mm-hmm.
like me seeing this little girl get shot in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
and I like, man, how can I make this story this real, like PTSD triggering story I have into to something not light, but like it's lit. It's a lit ass song. Like,
Yeah, it
how
is.
can I make people mosh to this shit? How can they mosh to my sadness real fast? Like,
Yeah.
you know. So it kind of like that's how I kind of landscape
Mm-hmm.
the project. But yeah, but Orca Main, Mirror Mirror, Goddess. Those like my three kind of like
That gets the,
yeah.
encapsulates
Yeah.
the whole feel of the album.
yeah.
I can see that for sure.
I know. What do you want people just to be able to pull from your overall message when they hear you in general? Be it this project or Cherry Yellow Glow or any of it. Like, what do you want people to pull?
Be fearless. Be vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Try your best to love unconditional. Only strong people wear their hearts on their sleeve, so be strong.
Mm-hmm.
Weak people, we laugh and scared to wear their hearts on their sleeve.
Mm.
Like, you know, like that shit. Like, you know, it's just is how people look at certain things as weak. I'm like, nah, man, this is the strongest characteristic a person can have.
Mm-hmm.
I love people that got their heart on their sleeve. I love people that their emotions can get hurt and they say, I am hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You strong for that.
Mm-hmm.
Admitting hurt, admitting fault, admitting that is like, that's a real strong characteristic, because being embarrassed or being thought of less than is sometimes people's worst nightmare.
That's a fact.
But when you overcome that thought and know people's intentions, it's kind of, you know, and that's what I always try to put in my music. Like, you know, how my homie, like, you don't have to be so open and vulnerable, bro. I said, yeah, I have to, dog. I
You have to
must,
bleed.
because if you look at me, you don't look like I'm vulnerable. I said, I come from a place where we don't be vulnerable. I come from group home, detention centers, living with granny. You know, 8 cousins and you know in the bed, one peed in the bed and. Who
fucked it all up.
You know what? And I'm the cousin that tell all the other cousins, don't laugh. Take the sheet off, put it in. We all get dressed, and no one has to know what's going on because this is our cousin, and he's going through something that like we couldn't go through too. So I always been that person in my family. Like you know, my grandmother, she got a lot of strong. She's a lot of strong character, but she would call my cousin a bulldagger, and that's a bad. You know what I mean. So I'm the grandson that say, "Granny, nigger."
Yeah.
She looked at me. I said, "But that what you just called my cousin?" And she go, "Yeah." And like you know, I want people like I try to put that in my music. Like, yeah, stand up, be open, like. Don't worry about it. Cry, nigga. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. Let that out. Because as a black man, I think that's like sometimes our greatest bad habit. That we will push it down and just roll with the punches. And that's dangerous for us because we are strong, we are ambitious. And if that turns to the dark side, we can be freaks of nature, like bad, like real villains,
do bad,
true to life villains.
Yeah,
you know, like Broly, just innocent villains though.
Talking about anime, I just wanted to ask. These are just for me.
Yeah,
I know you're into anime. Saitama versus Goku, who wins? For One Punch Man.
Nah, I was like, it has to be One Punch Man. It has to be One Punch Man.
You think so?
Anybody who's called One Punch Man,
like I'm gonna
punch a nigga one time and kill him, right?
No,
I don't know too much about it though. I don't.
The second season just got released, but towards the end, that was that one alien dude who was able to technically hang with him over X amount of punches.
I say Ultra Instinct Goku, you gonna get him. That's God. I think Goku hit that Ultra Instinct where he's moving without thought, like a god. It's hard to, you know. But yes, that's.
You said Ultra what?
Ultra Instinct
is the highest level of fighting.
I thought Super Saiyan was the highest.
No, man.
It's like 5 million.
Again, to somebody who doesn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
I have this shirt, and to be honest with you, I hate buying shirts that I don't know shit about. I know this is Naruto, but I don't know anything about Naruto. But I don't. But it was like buy one get one. Like,
there's a lot of emotion involved.
And I like ramen, and I think people would appreciate it.
Yeah, they will. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
That's your window into the house of Naruto.
Yeah, exactly. I'm forcing myself to learn more because I'm wearing this shirt. Like I can't.
At least know about the Jinchuriki.
He's good. I really like even like him versus Goku. I probably like.
Well, he can hang with Goku?
Man,
I don't know shit.
What? Which mode?
Naruto, I think he can give Goku a nice fight. I think he can. He got the 9 tails on him, man. When you can inhabit the darkness in you and control it, I'm like, that's a bad little nigga.
That's crazy. That's what he can do?
Yeah. He has the 9 tail fight.
They trapped the demon in him.
His dad.
Trapped the demon in him because his dad believed that he can withstand this demon. But his dad died, and so he don't get explained that. So this nigga is us. He's kids. He's hated like us. A lot of us been outsider, outcast, all of that. But when you win, they love your ass, and that's where like
eventually it evolves.
Bro, his story, I get goosebumps. I said, man, I know a lot. Tony, that's a man.
That's why I'm like,
hey, the Waterfall of Truth. If y'all look, go on YouTube and just look up Naruto, the Waterfall of Truth, and this is what you're supposed to do with your hate. He's gonna show you physically what you're supposed to do with the rage and the hate that's inside of you. Like they give you a visual. Like where I try to tell people, they give you the visual what you're supposed to do, and it's so crazy. Like he fighting it and it's not losing. Like you fighting yourself. You know, no one's gonna win. He's fighting, and one moment the hate runs up on him. He hugs it. Woo!
PJ.
Done.
You and the hugging. Sorry, that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, but that's the energy. So when I see him, it's the embrace of your brother. It's the embrace of all of that. It's even I've been at the Vibe and little homie run up on us like, can I get $5? Man, you see the burner on him. You see all of that on him, man. He just got off. He just got out of county. He don't know where to go. My homie's behind me is kind of scared. And what I do, I give him an eighth. I give him a hug. I give him $5 for a pizza. And his whole energy just cool. So someone cares enough to understand what I'm going through. They don't understand getting out of county, not knowing, getting off the bus and just looking around, wishing someone was there to come pick you up. I've been there. You know, God damn near my granny ain't gonna come pick me up. Hell no. So I understand that. So it's like, that waterfall was like, hug everything that's negative. Hug everything that's fucking dark to you. Hug that bitch to submission. Embrace that bitch all the way because you're powerful enough to handle it. Nothing ain't powerful than your true grace, your true intentions. That's Naruto. That's what I take from anime. Like my anime, like how I look at anime is like I'm fatherless. No males around. So anime was my father. So like
no, I definitely feel I kind of feel that. It's just because like in a lot of animes there's so much deep philosophy behind it that teaches you, like there is always that lost connection between child and parent or child and that type of leader figure, and how they go about trying to approach it, and how they have to always have these characters that have to just not just build their power but evolve their power, and also be able to connect and find that connection that they lost within themselves. There's a lot of that, like even with like Neogenesis Evangelion, you know, the boy had to fucking become the lead pilot, but that his dad, the robot his dad built, but they can't even fucking get along. You know, I don't know.
No, it is.
I feel what you're saying with anime
it's always,
and that dadness, because me and my dad always had this type of drift, and I grew up with anime as well, and that's mainly because for that. So yeah,
that's not making an excuse. Like you're a father, you're a dope father,
dude, and that's like that fucks with me every time. Like,
I feel it.
You know what I mean?
As a dude, as me knowing how I'm gonna be a good father because we have good examples.
True.
And we're not gonna make that excuse to be a bad dad. I think our generation is a little better with that.
Yeah.
I know I can count about 50 homies that got kids and they're fucking awesome ass dads.
Yeah.
They're all the way. Doing everything. Schools, like everything. And still trying to pursue their dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
I feel that.
It's tight to that's our genre, that's anime, that's wrestling, that's our cartoons, that's our music.
Yeah. But it became the culture.
Yeah.
So anime is better than a lot of these niggas out here as far as
oh yeah. Why you think they using they using anime to sell their music most of the time?
Okay.
Real niggas in anime, man.
There's certain people out there I might have to put anime in their face and be like, here, learn how to be a good dad.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, like Pokemon's a good American anime. Like you learn that, nigga, you gotta get up and get out.
True.
And you can't be in a cave all the time. You gotta be out. How can you find a shifu or a master to help you?
Facts.
Like you can't. You have to be out.
Journey out.
You got to journey out. It's Ronin life. You are Ronin. So you're going to pick up people along the way, and I'm going to get this water badge. I'm going to get this badge. I'm going to catch all fades, all good fades. I ain't scared of confrontation, whatever. I'm with it.
And Team Rock is that obstacle in life that's always going to be with you, always trying to fuck you over, try to take your money, take your take your shit. You know,
that shit that you work for.
That shit you work for is some hate, they go hate and try to take from you.
And you don't turn the cheek on them niggas. You catch fade with them niggas
every time. I'm telling people.
Every time. People think because you're positive, you have to be like, oh, I'm a positive human. Listen, I'm a positive, real ass nigga.
10 toes up.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's all love. Then you not about that. I'm like, listen, all right, it's all right. All right, that's gone.
Yeah.
What's up? What's good? All right, I guess we gotta catch fade.
Yeah.
What's good? Like, cause is we know what world. We know we ain't naive to this world.
No.
You need that balance, man. You need that balance.
I just think like fighting is the ultimate conflict, and for most people aren't confrontation.
Yeah.
You know, so you can't always catch a fade.
I know you can't.
You can't catch a ferret all the time. You gotta sometimes. You just gotta use those words.
I use my words. I'm pretty for the last 10 years,
But
probably since I've been in bouncer.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't kind of like crazy you know. It been times where I had to kind of like listen. I'm with it, but it don't have to go that far.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. But
I feel you though, cause
it's probably be like you a door. I used to do the door at my events, you know. And you, I remember Glasses Malone brought his whole posse. God damn, that shit was crazy. They all 19, like, oh, we here for free. I'm like, nah, man. Glasses like, nah, I ain't for free. It was wild, bro. The first time I was like, oh man, all right, tonight I'm fighting in front of my community.
I want to show a different side real quick.
Oh man, it was wild, man.
So I had that similar situation at the hip hop fest, but I kind of just let him in because it was like I don't want to fight.
Yeah, because you can't always just, even though it could call for it.
I feel like if I had a little bit more size on me, I would have been more, a little bit. I could take two of y'all niggas, but
my OGs tell me don't fight. They tell me, Noah, you cannot fight no more at all. He said because first, you gonna look like a tyrant. You gonna look like this dude that fights. I said, nah, man, that's like the last thing I think about. But sometimes this is hip hop, dog.
Yeah.
At the core of this culture, you gonna get your ass whooped.
Yeah.
Fact. Somewhere.
Like some way, somehow. I got punched in my mouth. I got punched in my mouth. Saying some wrong shit. Sometimes people just need a little punch in their mouth to understand. You know, you might gotta get a little stumped out and picked up. You got Doc Holiday motherfuckers.
Or if you're lucky, just a victory slap.
Yeah.
Right? A little victory slap.
I'd rather we duke it out with gloves and chill than we got nothing to think about.
Yeah.
Okay, if you really have a problem. Or if it's a rap shit battle, then niggas.
Yeah.
If it's really rap shit, diss track battle or whatever. Take it to that. It's like there's a duel, some that we can, as men, we can aggressively get it out. Within the conform of being human still. Like some way, somehow, we can, you know.
In the stand-up world, we have roast battle. Every Tuesday, you just go.
Yeah, roast battle is, man. Hey, that was our teachers in middle school used to let us do roast battles just to let it get it out. And teachers would get it in too. Teachers, they was good.
But they couldn't wait. That's why they wanted to do it.
That's what we're going to do.
Stress you with that.
That's what we're going to do.
That's cool.
We're going to have a good old-fashioned roast battle.
One teacher kept on saying, hey, Mr. Wilson, you want a rack of lamb? I'm like, well, you've been wanting to say that shit for a while. No. You want to make a fat joke. I want to talk about your damn surf gear you get from Big and Todd. Like, man, I feel you on that, man.
You ready?
I think it's time.
All right.
To do that third game. I'm going to have them compete.
Okay. Ooh. I don't think they're ready to compete, but I think they're ready to compete.
Oh, let's, you know, we have this next segment. We have this next segment that we like to call School 'em, where we test your knowledge on the hip hop culture. You know, you feel me? And this segment happens to be brought to you by Cuzzo Clothing. Family first, ain't nobody got your back like Cuzzo. So how it's going to work? Oh, I like that. We drop that ad. We'll talk about that later. But how it works is I'm gonna ask you 3 questions, multiple choice, and whoever get all 3 right will be valedictorian. And you know, if you miss a few, we won't judge you too hard, but you would definitely have been schooled.
Oh man, you got the teacher and the student next to each other.
Oh. Right, and also I don't know any of the questions, so I'm learning along with y'all if we don't know.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Hit you with the KRS-One.
All right.
Let's see.
First question. Regarded as one of the most influential MCs, this rapper is also known as the God MC. Is it A, Rakim, B, Big Daddy Kane, C, Slick Rick, D, Fab Five Freddy?
Rakim.
Yeah.
Is that your
Final answer?
Yes.
Ding, ding, ding.
See a little softball. That's a little softball, you know.
Someone said 5 fan. Like,
These are simple questions.
Post
Simple
Malone.
questions. This one is easy. What? First MC to open up a smart clothing store in their community.
oh, man.
You feel?
Wow.
The king.
Is it A, Dr. Dre, B, Ice Cube, C, Nipsey Hussle, or D, Snoop Dogg?
Nip.
Is that
Nip.
your final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding.
2 for 2. Look.
2 for 2.
Yeah,
These are
rest in
simple
peace,
questions.
man.
These are simple questions. Third and final question. This MC coined the phrase stay woke and created the stay woke movement. Is it A, Talib Kweli, B, Chance the Rapper, C, Snow the Product, D, Kendrick Lamar?
Whoa.
Yeah. Makes sense why the first one was easy, right?
Would Kendrick or Chance say that? I don't know. I think.
Responsible for creating the stay
Who was
woke
the first
movement.
one?
The first
Stay
one.
woke.
Talib.
Is that your
final
I'm
answer?
gonna go with, oh, god damn.
I'll say Kendrick.
So you're going with Kendrick?
Yeah.
NUGLIFE with Kendrick.
I'm skeptical though.
Trina. No, I am skeptical about this one. I said Talib? Nah, I don't know. Nah, I'm gonna say nah. I'm gonna go. Go K-Dot. That's just whatever.
And NOA
He's good.
Kendrick.
You go with Kendrick?
Yeah.
Is that your
Your
final
final
answer?
answer?
No, Chance. I say Chance.
Ooh,
Chance and
switch it up to
NUGLIFE.
Chance.
Nah.
NUGLIFE has switched to Chance.
Hold on, Lisa. What did you say, Lisa?
No,
Lisa.
hey.
Lisa back there.
What's going on over there? I should have known you had to hit her in the back. I should have known you had to hit her in the back.
I don't know, but I'm assuming my answer to Snow the Product.
He's gonna do that slime.
Okay. Something was said.
I said Googling. I see her Googling.
So you going with who?
Yeah,
C?
I'm gonna go with Snow the
Snow the Product?
Yeah,
You going with
Lisa, put the thing away.
Talib Kweli? Well, NUGLIFE, we have to school him! Because
Yes.
Noah was right.
Yes, Lisa was right.
Lisa was right.
Got that right. It was Snow the Product.
Lisa got her right. Okay.
Snow the Product, definitely.
Snow the Product came up with it and started. It originated as her clothing line and then later became a movement.
I'm gonna go listen to her music a lot. Yeah.
Oh, Snow! Oh man, Snow
I listen
gets
to
down.
like I
Snow
listen
gets
to
down.
her rags music, but let me go hear the woke.
Yeah, stay woke.
Mhm.
And Little Wokito.
Damn, I
Yeah.
should have been known that.
I'm like, I would say Dizzy
Yeah.
Wright, but I know Dizzy Wright
Like-
is another tagline he used.
Mhm. What is the tagline? Did you write?
Stay Disney.
I
I rocks with it.
That was a good one. That third one was good.
Right? Two softballs
That's
and then,
right,
and then
yeah.
a curve. And then a
I wanted you to feel
curve.
safe. I wanted you to feel safe.
Get that, man.
You gave us
Well,
some
thank
heavy
you guys
names,
for
man.
participating in
School them.
That's cool.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And this comes down to the final breakdown. I ask everyone who comes on to the show this, before this year ends, what do you have to get done? It doesn't have to be music related, but it has to get done.
So
by
if there's
December
a garage you got to
31st.
clean out. If there's a drawer that you need to clean out. If
Pants
there's
that need hemmings,
a family member you got to contact you ain't talked to in 15 years.
or they owe you some money, and that's why you haven't talked to you in 15 years. Hopefully they got it. Am I right? I
Right.
know who you are. I hope that you're listening.
You got to get that real ID. That's something we all got to do
Yeah.
before the end
Oh
of the year.
man,
Get that
my
real
appointment's
ID.
in May. Yeah.
Passport. I like a real legit passport. I
Okay.
need that. I need that now because everything looking feasible.
Let's
See.
go.
I
Yeah,
just got my
talk that
first-
shit.
I got my first
Much
Canada,
blessings.
My first Canada
Let's go.
gig
Ooh.
in June, and I realized you don't really need a passport to go to Canada.
True,
Yeah,
true,
So
true.
but I would like to have
Just-
that.
you gotta have it.
Just to jump through.
Just to
You
have
know, all
it.
my warrants are good.
Get that
I'm
stamp.
cleared. I'm alright.
Hey.
Yeah.
And I heard that they don't lock the doors in Canada, so you can go ahead and get another warrant when you go up there. Just if you're hungry or something, just walk in.
Like Goldilocks, you go in there and get some goddamn food.
I'm like, you a B&B now.
What about you, NUGLIFE? What you got to get done before the end of the year?
Tax returns. No.
Oh, shit, that was like last week.
Shit. I'm still thinking right now, like, I just got to travel, bro. I want to travel before the end of the year.
Let's go.
Outside of California?
Where you want to go?
Man, back to, like, into Europe or, like,
Let's go.
even around the country and just, like, and hopefully travel with the purpose of music. And that's the reason behind it. And be on tour with NOA, you know what I mean?
That shit, put it in existence.
We're in Texas from June 5th, June 10th.
Oh, we dropping that now.
Yep.
That gonna be lit.
Let's go.
You know, we got a tour there. Shit, hopefully with some more gang, get the Voltron going.
The
And,
Voltron.
assemble with some of the homies and get out to Europe. And
Anyone watching that Voltron series? Because
Yeah.
it's fucking
Me
immaculate.
too. Me
It's
too, man.
like the way that story's progressed. Wow, what the fuck? But okay.
Well, I think it's about that time. You see that? See that shake right there? It's not Parkinson's. It's not because he has to take a doo-doo. This is the segment that he's been waiting for since the beginning. Hit him with it.
This is the part where we do this. Subscribe to Alt Black because my parents need to believe in my dreams.
Subscribe to the All Black channel right now so I can be a YouTube star and live my best life.
Subscribe to Alt Black because I need to prove my baby mama wrong.
Subscribe to the All Black channel right now so I can get a fully functioning hairline. Cause this shit's sad.
Subscribe to Alt Black because I'm gonna have to get a real job and I really suck in the work environment.
Subscribe to the All Black channel right now so I can buy tickets to Jill Scott's next concert, cause I'm trying to get to know what's up.